fucking short Mexican bitch with a big old beaver. All right. So I find you and I'm like, all right.
All right.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself? Welcome in.
Oh my God, she's talking to me. Wait a minute, I don't understand. So, like say I'm a new guy. I'm like, you got your fucking, your poo-tang pie out. You're like, blah, doing whatever you're doing,
Yeah.
right? And
I'll
so,
just say, for example, you come into a room, be like, hey, so-and-so, welcome to my room. How are you? How was your day? I mean, hey, I have full-blown conversation. People are telling me about their work, long day. I'll be like, I understand. Been there, done that.
so like new guys. So like what you just said, like you're talking to new guys who aren't paying. Like you're talking to them. Like
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm down for having a good combo. Just, let's just be cool. Just don't be rude. That's all I ask for. Just, be cool in my room. Be respectful.
Seems fucking reasonable.
Yeah.
All right, so let's pretend I'm a new guy. I'm coming in. I'm like, yeah, let me find a fucking short Mexican bitch with a big old beaver. All right. So I find you and I'm like, all right. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself? Welcome in.
Oh my God, she's talking to me. This is great. Oh, she must be in love with me. Hey, baby, how are you?
Well, I'm doing good. How has your day been?
It's so much better now that I found you. Could we get married? Does it ever go like that? Holy shit, you would say that?
just for fun, I do get that. I will say this. I do get guys saying a lot of them, they just want to meet me. They want me to be their girlfriends, a wife. Shoot. I even some guy literally just bought my underwear. He has a whole wife, kids, everything. Bought my undies.
That's so gross. But
and I just sent it to him.
But wait a minute. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's fucking. But see, this is where your age comes into play, because it's like, all right, because you realize like some guys are fucking like they're sick. They will they like think you're in love with them. Like, oh my God, she's in love with me.
So I give my customer service, like I said, I worked retail, so I put my best customer service, because at the end of the day, I separate. This is a business. Let's just call it. It's a business.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a business. I separate business from my personal life. It's separate. I don't. Absolutely. They don't intertwine. So unless I'm talking to someone about it, obviously. But it just comes. It just comes with doing this. Even though yes, I'm young. I'm 23, but I would say I have a pretty good head on my shoulders. I know the creeps, the pedos. I could say all I want, but it's not gonna stop them. I do my due diligence and just report them and block them. That's all. That's the only thing I could do, is just block them and move on. That's all I can
do. Yeah. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to your age. You don't know how it is. Blah blah blah, and that shit.
Oh no, we're just asking. I see that. Just asking questions. Everyone's curious.
Well, yeah, because I've heard so many fucking horror stories, and like even with celebrities, like you hear fucking horror stories. Someone like I just watched a documentary about this girl. She was an actress from I think like 1980 in the late 80s, and she just wrote a fucking letter back to some guy. It was like, "Oh, thanks for supporting me." Blah blah blah. Next thing you know, fucking guy comes up to her fucking door, shoots her in the face. She's dead.
Oh,
there was like no real interaction. You know what I mean? Like guys are sick.
They get obsessed. I will say that it's just a delusion that they have. It's a fantasy. I'm playing a fantasy. I'm playing a part.
Hell yeah, that's why you gotta be careful, man.
Oh, I protect myself. I do my due diligence and protect myself.
Wait a minute. So your real name isn't Tiny Tink?
No.
Holy shit! You just blew my mind. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you definitely gotta be careful, man.
Yes, it's some crazies on the daily.
Especially with you being, again, I don't want to fucking harp on the whole fucking, young thing, but it's, because like you said, like on Chaturbate and shit, like,
I mean, Chaturbate is the worst, but I would say on Stripchat, it's like that too, but I would say, I get protected, because Stripchat does protect their models, so they do. They abide by the rules, and I've done this before. Because all my stuff from when I was camming on Chaturbate, when I first started with Chaturbate, you could see that. You can see all my stuff, even though supposedly I'm protected. It's like, I'm not really protected. I go on Stripchat, none of my stuff since I started on Stripchat, none of my stuff has been leaked. Nothing.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us on our social media below, and if you like our content, become a YouTube member or join our Patreon to get special perks like members-only videos and live streams, insider info, our private Discord, and much more. See you fly honeys on the next video.